Guys, so I am currently feeding the baby right now because she started freaking out right when I was planning to start this video. So I just decided to feed her while I do this. So anyways, um, so today I am just making a video of the pros and cons of breastfeeding and my personal experience with breastfeeding. So this baby is my second baby breastfeeding. My first baby, I breastfed her for like 2 weeks and then I couldn't do it anymore. And then my second baby, I breastfed her for 9 months, and I'm currently feeding this baby and it's been almost 3 months now, so it's been a long journey of breastfeeding. So anyways, so I guess I'll just start with the pros of breastfeeding, which is a lot. After you have a baby, you produce colostrum, and it contains carbs, protein, and antibodies, which helps your baby to fight off infections and diseases and stuff. And yeah, colostrum is like really good for your baby, and that is what is produced before your milk comes in. It's like right after you have your baby. Actually, you can actually start producing colostrum like when you're still pregnant, like towards the end of your pregnancy is usually when you start producing it, and sometimes you can even leak it. I don't think I ever leaked colostrum with my pregnancies, but I think I probably did a little bit, but I know some women that actually leak a lot, but I've never leaked a lot before. And there has been proven health benefits for women. It can reduce the risk of ovarian cancer and breast cancer, and type 2 diabetes. And it can also help you to lose weight. You can lose up to 5.5 pounds a month for the first 6 months. And it lowers the chance of postpartum depression. The chances of suffering from postpartum depression lowers 50% when you're breastfeeding. It gives you a chance to bond with your baby by releasing a feel-good hormone that has ties to better outcomes later in life. And it helps your body to heal faster by shrinking your uterus. And every time you nurse your baby, your uterus shrinks more. And I want to say after your third baby, that is actually really painful. After having my second baby, it was painful, but it wasn't anything like the pain after having my third baby. It's extremely painful. It's like going through labor again, all over again, and it's like so painful. Every time I nursed her, it was like I dreaded it because I knew that my uterus was gonna start cramping and I was gonna be in so much pain. I think I cried a couple times because the pain was so excruciating. I don't know how it is for women who don't breastfeed or who like just started off formula feeding. Like, I don't know how it is for women that have never breastfed. So that's my experience. So anyways, so the cons of breastfeeding, you can get mastitis. I have never gotten it before, thankfully. but you can get it. And you can also get clogged ducts. I actually have gotten a clogged duct before. With my second daughter, when I was breastfeeding her, I got a clogged duct once, and it's actually really uncomfortable, and it's just really sore. And like when I would breastfeed still on the side that had the clogged duct, like it would like feel so weird, like milk is like trying to go through or whatever. Like, I don't know, it was weird, but yeah, it's uncomfortable. It doesn't last long though. It lasts like 1 to 2 days and then it goes down, but there's a lot of things you can do to help it go down faster. And you can also get sore, cracked, bleeding, or painful nipples, which is usually temporary. Well, the bleeding is actually not normal. You're not supposed to bleed, but the soreness and the cracked nipples are normal, and they're only temporary. They last 2 weeks, and then you start, well, for me it lasted about 4 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks, but it started getting better after 2 weeks. um, but yeah, the bleeding is not normal. The bleeding is usually when your baby is not latching right, and your baby will like suck your nipple instead of your whole areola. So yeah. And then you can have latching problems, which you would need to see a lactation consultant if you are struggling with it. I had latching problems with both my babies, actually all three. That's the reason why I stopped breastfeeding my first baby, because I just could not figure it out, and I didn't have the motivation or determination to continue it. So you can also have feel a loss of body ownership, and that can affect your self-esteem, your sex life, and your body image. Um, yeah, so that I have experienced that a little bit, not really, but yeah, like I think I mostly felt that way when I was pregnant, like the loss of body ownership. When I was pregnant, I was like, I can't wait to have my body back. I can't wait to just like be able to drink coffee and whatever. And yeah, so it wasn't really that much when I was breastfeeding. It was mostly when I was pregnant when I felt that way. And then uneven distribution of parenting work. If your partner doesn't help with household work or the kids, it can, breastfeeding can be exhausting, which that is very true. I have experienced that. It's mostly when my husband's working and I'm kind of alone doing everything. Breastfeeding does get very hard, and because you're just tied down in one spot for like 20 minutes every couple of hours, and you really just don't feel like you can get anything done, and your kids are always needing something, and yeah, it can get really exhausting. It can be more difficult to feed your baby in public. I normally try to feed her before we leave the house because I don't want to have to breastfeed her in public. And I have a nursing cover, but it's really hard to use it, and it's just, it's difficult. Yeah, it is. It's really difficult to be able to feed your baby in public unless you bring pumped milk, then that would be easier, but yeah, it is definitely hard to do that. And then lastly, everything that you consume goes to your baby. There are a lot of things that I want to drink or eat, and I can't. Well, I can, but like, there's a limit, you know? Like, I can't drink too much caffeine, or I can't eat too much sugar, or that type of stuff. Yeah, so there's a like still limit to what you can eat and drink even after you've had your baby and you're breastfeeding. It's like you still don't fully have your body back, but you kind of do after you have your baby. It's like, it's kind of a relief. You're like, yes, I get to finally eat this or drink that. And when you're pregnant, you can't do it at all. You can't really drink caffeine at all. I mean, it's not recommended. I mean, you can, but I guess there's like a limit. I don't know, but I really didn't when I was pregnant, and I just kind of waited until I was done being pregnant to do all that. And so, yeah, but it's still a limit to what you can eat and drink and stuff. So, yeah, that's a con about breastfeeding. So yeah, I feel like I talked a lot, and I don't know if this video is gonna be super long or not, but yeah, anyways. I don't plan on breastfeeding, me personally, for the whole year. I do want to transition to formula once she's like at least 6 months old. So I'll probably stop around the same time I did with my last baby, which was 9 months, and which actually stopping with my last baby wasn't a choice for me. I kind of just had to because of certain medications that I had to take. So yeah, but that's probably how it's gonna go this time around because it's a lot harder with having 2 other kids. It's definitely, I think the more kids you have, it's a little more challenging to breastfeed, in my opinion and my personal experience. So yeah, I don't plan on breastfeeding the whole year. So that about wraps it up, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. And I will show y'all the baby because everybody likes seeing babies. Okay, there she is. I think she was tired. I think that's why she was being really fussy before I started this video. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.